Funny intro. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Rick comment.
Haha. Yay.
Oh man. Welcome to Subcompany. This is Subcompany Hour number 188. I am Ray Doomzilla, joined by Max Effort Grayson, the maximum effort Graysonist. I will try to keep some energy up. I am feeling like crap, but we'll get a lot of shit to talk about, so we'll try to run through it. Try to make a nice Frank special, but a lot of shit to talk about. Mr. Everett, how you doing?
I'm gonna bring the energy for both of us.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna
How about that? Like, I'm just saying, it's happy hour somewhere, guys. It's always happy hour somewhere.
Oh, the happiest hour.
I'm ready, dude.
Freshly from your trip.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Cinemacon reveals to talk about. We got some casting for the new Fantastic Four movie. R.I.P. to a cartoonist, Ed Piskor. Got a little bit to say about that, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that went down. We'll try to run through as much as we can today. There's a lot to talk about for sure. So a lot of cool shit to talk about. And also X-Men 97 just dropped their episode 5. If you haven't watched it, shit went down. We're gonna do a little mini review of that episode.
Spoilers.
Sure, spoilers. Well, yeah, you kind of have to talk spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilers.
But it's an amazing show. If you haven't watched it,
Sorry, Cello, if you haven't seen it by now. You know.
I've been telling people you don't really have to rewatch the original series. It does help, but I think you can jump in and they're telling some good stories, anyways. Good morning, Renee, Comic World community. Did y'all like Godzilla X Kong New Empire? I had so much fun with that fucking movie. It was it's probably the most fun I've had at a movie in a long time. Just laughing, fucking cheering. Yeah, a great time in the movie. Most fun. It's dumb, ridiculous fun. Shut your brain off and go have a good time. It's
still haven't seen it. I was supposed to go with these guys. I was sick, and then I was on vacation, so I just came back.
Yeah, we did.
We'll probably see it soon right now.
Yeah, we need to go. Yeah, you guys see it on the big screen. I want to go see it on the 40X. I think it actually be fun on the 40X.
That's a movie. Yeah, that's fucking. It seems like a 40X movie.
That's a perfect 40X movie for sure. How about that Omen prequel? New Omen prequel. I have no interest in that. The first Omen.
There's a prequel to it now.
Yeah, you can see the trailer. I think the trailer dropped a little while ago, but yeah,
I gotta go see it then.
I don't really care. The first Omen, the Richard Donner. I actually have to rewatch it. I just bought it on Blu-ray. I have to rewatch it.
Which one? The original? Gregory Peck is great, dude. The fact they got Gregory Peck, it's fucking great actor.
Yeah, Richard Donner's I think first movie or second movie. It was like one of his first movies ever directed. So yeah, that's a good one. I haven't watched it in a couple of years, so I got to rewatch it. But yeah, I remember it being. It's a classic for sure. Renee's going back to sleep. All right, go back to sleep.
We lost a viewer already. Damn it, Renee. Renee, you are number one guy.
I envy sleeping in. Hello all from Krista. Happy birthday, Kenobi. So wait. So Kenobi and Nip have the same birthday.
Two different sides of the force, bro. Two different sides of the force. Fucking, we already know where his fucking death Sith.
Renee's here. I know I'm here. I just woke. Oh, you woke.
Now
Renee's
I'm
woke. Renee's woke.
It's okay. It's okay. We were all. I mean, if we were born long ago, man, we already accepted everybody to begin with.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. I guess they don't see it because we are Gen X, but we were Gen X born in San Francisco. Like, are you serious? And we still stay here. We still in the city, guys. So
let's see. All right. Let's. Yeah, I'll get. let's just get through this one real quick. Just some quick thoughts about the Ed Piskor passing away. Ed Piskor, of course, he was a part of Cartoonist Kayfabe, the YouTube channel. They started off kind of going through Wizard magazine and going through and like kind of analyzing the comics started from Wizard, and then they started like doing comics, certain issues of comics, and just kind of breaking shit down, kind of going through and just talking about comics and art and stuff. I became a big fan of these guys. I kind of introduced them to a couple of other friends that became big fans. Yeah, Cartoonist Kayfabe, the channel was kind of a big inspiration for starting this channel too. So it's a very very connected to Ed Piskor and Jim Rung, what they started over there. Yeah, probably this channel probably wouldn't exist without them kind of influencing and kind of pushing, like, oh, we can do that too. So Ed Piskor passed away a week before him taking his own life. He kind of got canceled a little bit. There was some internet stuff. He was during pandemic. He was talking to a girl online, and she was 17 at the time. The age of consent in Pennsylvania is 16, so he didn't break any rules. It was just some stuff that got leaked online. He was just being like kind of a dude, like, kind of talking to a girl, and she was 17. She revealed that info, and pretty much everyone came after him. Like exes kind of like try to like reveal shit, and that and it just kind of basically the internet piled on. They saw blood in the water, and they went after him hard. And he he was already kind of looked like he was already kind of going through some shit already, and so he did Hip Hop Family Tree, like probably one of his most popular things he did, and he became famous off of that. So after that, he did X-Men Grand Design, kind of the retelling of the X-Men through like issue 300, and so he had a good big following. And he would go and doing art shows. He had his art show canceled, and pretty much he said like it sucked, because I read his note on Facebook. He posted early in the day. I woke up and saw it, and I was like hoping it was like a joke or something. I was hoping this was just like, or someone would find him, and I was checking every few minutes just to see. Hopefully they find him before something bad happens. But he pretty much laid it all out on the table. He's like, it felt that he said he was sorry for talking to that girl, and then he kind of called out the people that were like trying to dig up dirt on him, and he fucking told them that's all bullshit. And basically he said the internet bullies fucking murdered him. He fucking couldn't take it anymore, and fucking he took his own life. So very tragic. We've seen people come back from a lot worse, but it just looks like it just hit at a bad time in his life, and had some dark dots, and this kind of pushed him over the edge, and he took his own life. It sucks. And the Cartoonist Kayfabe, like I said, was a big influence. I kind of fell off a little bit. They were getting a little too clickbaity, and kind of too negative for me. Like, it's okay to talk shit about things, but it feels like they were kind of. You could tell he was going into a dark place. This one thing kind of pushed him over the edge. But yeah, I just want to talk quick about Ed Piskor. Comic legend, and just it sucks that the internet can do that to a person. People want to pile on, they smell blood, and just give people a chance to fucking redeem themselves and prove their innocence. But somebody gets accused of some shit, and everyone wants to fucking pile on. Everyone wants to fucking do this for a person, and it sucks that he had felt the need to take his own life. So R.I.P. to Ed Piskor, man. What are your thoughts on this, man?
Well, see, that's the thing about the internet culture these days that kind of bothers me. It's damn everything, fuck him, fuck whatever. And I get that. Sometimes I'm a victim of that, depending on who it is. Like for me, it was Trevor Bauer. The guy, he was a Dodger, so that's the way I saw it. And it was blind hatred from a fan perspective, which is stupid. But and we always say this, like, let's wait till all the facts come out, man. And then people come in, it's like they're sharks and they smell blood in the water. And it's almost like this is what they're after. This is what they want. This is the push. It's almost like clout. Like all the people who made all these stupid comments.
Yeah.
I hope you're fucking good with yourself afterwards.
Yeah.
You might be. You might be like, oh, well, fuck him. He was this and he was that. It's like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when you guys try to take this moral high ground, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Yeah. Look back in your fucking.
Exactly. Those who fucking. I try not to. Yeah. But this is like the exact fucking thing. Everybody who fucking wants to judge and shit. You guys better be fucking living righteous as fuck. But this is just wrong in this day and age. This is why everybody doesn't deserve an opinion. Yeah. Who gives a fuck what Joe Blow down the street says just because he has a fucking internet account that he can fucking log into something? Fuck him. Does he actually know everything that happens in this? Like anybody with any case, it just fucking pisses me off. Like once I fucking found out that people were getting just spreading misinformation, like, oh, after Bob Saget passed away, they were like, oh, he's a pedo. I'm like, where'd you guys hear this? It's a James Gunn thing. Where'd you guys hear this? You guys read one fucking headline, headline, and this is what it fucking led to. Yeah, and this is the same thing.
Yeah, he had a joke, and then everybody just like lumps it on, like, no, and everybody like
people aren't informed enough. You guys should have waited before you guys fucking pile on. That's fucking the shit that pisses me off. Pile on afterwards, after he's fucking legitly wrong. If you have questions, have questions. I have questions of other shit, but I don't fucking pile on because I'm still waiting. Yeah. If it proves to be true, fucking have at it. The guy's a piece of shit. But if it's not, and people are just fucking clout chasing, you guys should be fucking ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, a lot of fucked up because it happens, and like you said, I'm guilty of it sometimes too. Like, I don't like the person.
I'll freely admit it, but you know what? Once I'm guilty of it, I fucking say I'm guilty of it, and fucking we go forward. We say we're guilty of, like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have thought. We had a fucking preconception, as minor as it is, but we have preconceptions of like Matt Smith, and then we see a fucking great performance of his, and we go, in a different direction. That can go in anything because once you have context, you can go forward with a different opinion. Just don't fucking, It just makes me upset because, like I said, all people shouldn't have an opinion because most people just fucking read one headline and they're ready to be judge, jury, and executioner. Judge, Judy, and executioner.
Yeah, you got to be. You got to give people a chance to redeem themselves or explain themselves. But yeah, it was just just seeing the discourse in the week before he died, just like everybody was just on it. People coming out of the woodwork with, oh, he did this, like exes came out to. Oh, like, oh, he likes young girls.
Exes aren't the fucking most reliable fucking sources. Yeah, everybody's jilted. Everybody has a perspective. Yeah. I don't care who you are. All exes have a fucking jilted fucking experience. You want fucking a story? Try to get it one from like somebody who knew both intimately. Mm-hmm. The only way.
That was Grandmaster Flash, and I forgot who the other guys is. So he did Hip Hop Family Tree is kind of the basically telling the origins of hip hop. I think it goes up to like 91.
70 to 81. Man, that's sick.
That's the first book, and then I think there's 4 books in them. It's some good stuff in there. Yeah, if you're a fan of hip hop, I would check those out. He kind of goes through like the New York hip hop scene, like the start of hip hop. It's pretty interesting stuff. So if you're a big fan of hip hop, I would recommend that. And it sucks, man. And they've been.
My suggestion to folks is just please, if you feel a certain thing, it's cool to feel that way, but wait to comment until you get all the information because you might get your mind changed.
Yeah, and
don't have to send somebody over the edge.
Yeah, and it just sucks that you felt the need to go that way, but the kid was going through some shit, man, and sometimes it's just that's all it takes, one thing to push you over the edge. So, R.I.P. Ed Piskor, and we I don't want to linger too much on it. This is a fucking sad story.
It's a fucked up situation because it happens to too many people, dude. Yeah. It happened to fucking Rose Tico. And it happens to everybody.
I don't understand.
That's why fucking the internet is such a toxic place.
You can hate the character and not like the character, but don't go after the fucking actress.
Don't go after the actress.
I'm like,
she didn't write the shit.
Yeah, she got hired to do a job and she did her job. Like fucking, like she, Be mad at the writers.
Be mad at the writers. Be mad at the director. Be mad at the producer. Be mad at the people who fucking made this shit. Because this poor actor is trying to fucking go in there or whatever they're trying to do. It's just don't fucking get mad at the right people or wait to get mad.
Yeah. All right, let's get off. I'm just fucking. Yeah,
it's an angry issue, right? It's supposed to be a fun-loving show.
I know, that's why I wanted to
bring the energy
out of the way. Renee does that movie called Sasquatch Sunset. I don't know what it is about. I have no idea.
That's gonna probably be Jesse Eisenberg's greatest performance because he doesn't talk.
I have no idea. I've seen the standings and stuff. I have no idea what that movie is.
You haven't seen the trailer for it?
No, I haven't seen anything for it.
Oh, dude, it's fucking it's fucking so interesting.
I've seen the standee for I haven't seen anything else for it. All right, I'll check that out. Let's see. All right,
you should. I feel like you should watch, dude. Interesting flick. Interesting cast.
All right, let's. Well, speaking of casting, good transition there. The Fantastic Four got cast their Silver Surfer, Julia Gardner. From Ozark, and she was from a couple other things. So yeah, people are, of course, the internet freaking out over this casting. I'm kind of questioning why are you gonna try to piss off your fan base even more? And I get she's in the comic; it's a character from a comic from a couple, like a What If and like a couple other things. She was like Shella-Ball was his like Norrin Rad's girlfriend on the planet he's from. So people are freaking out. I think I'm just kind of questioning Marvel's thinking in this. You already have like a shaky ground fan base, and you're gonna, what the discourse is gonna be over this. And people like Norrin Rad. There's Big Leo just chiming in right now. He's a big I think Silver Surfer is like his favorite character. He's and we did get a Norrin Rad already. We did see the Rise of the Silver Surfer. It was actually the Silver Surfer parts were actually not that bad.
They were really good. Fucking I forgot who it was. Keith David, the voice.
She's playing Shella-Ball. Ain't mad at that. Yeah, and see, Marvel's kind of smart too. They're always kind of also like, oh, they can always go back. Oh, she's in the comic. No one gives a fuck about Shella-Ball in the comic. No one like. She made like a couple appearances. No one fucking gives a fuck about this character at all. So I just kind of question why you're gonna. Yeah, and of course it feels like this movie is going to be in an alternate universe. They're kind of setting that up. They had an image of Human Torch flying around on 4/4 day, kind of another made up holiday. This looks like it's going to be in an alternate universe, which I'm not a fan of. I kind of wanted in the MCU proper. But we'll see what they do. I'm still excited about this movie. I'm just kind of, and this could be a one-off. She can probably maybe she sacrifices herself in the end of the movie or something like that. So, which I'm thinking that's going to happen. We'll get the regular Norrin Rad in the MCU, but we'll see how this plays out. What do you think of this casting when they know?
Well, at the first part, I got upset that they weren't doing Norrin Rad because that's what you want to see. But like you said, we've seen that before. I understand them going with, Shella-Ball. Am I happy with it? No, because I still want to see Norrin Rad. Don't know if you've seen Ozark. She's a heavy dude.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. She's like really good. So I haven't seen anything.
She's really fucking good. And because of that, I can almost see her being the MCU version of Ned Stark. Everything starts with her death.
She's
gonna be sick, and I think what happens afterwards is Galactus got Norrin Rad afterwards. Like you said, that's why once I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's exactly where I'm going. They're not unless they make her super sick, which I'm all in favor of because it's the actress that. I hope they don't shortchange the actress. They shortchanged Christian Bale.
Yeah, I feel like just fucking look at Eternal.
He's a fucking heavy dude.
They shortchanged a lot of actors in that movie.
And that's the thing that kills me sometimes. It's like you guys forgot what you guys were. You guys are turning into a cash cow. Just fucking go to the fucking slot machine, fucking take your chance. You guys
Paint by
shouldn't be
number.
doing that. Make movies again. Winter Soldier just had his fucking 10 years. Winter Soldier is still the fucking finest film that they've done.
It's crazy to think that was 10 years ago, man.
They've fallen off. Quality has fallen off.
Yeah, that's why these next couple, like Deadpool, Wolverine, and Fantastic Four, are crucial.
Huge. Because you know what? I hate to fucking break it to folks. You know, I know that there's tribalism and everything. James Gunn is coming. He's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring it with the DCU, dude. Mm-hmm. He knows what's up.
Yeah,
he was probably the best part of the fucking. He fucking was the one who really took it into the galactic level for Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he took it to a different stratosphere.
And then they try to copy him, and they failed with like Thor Ragnarok and Love and Thunder, and try to make it too.
They tried to get Taika Waititi, who was almost, he's a great director, dude. Don't get me wrong, I love Taika shit, but I don't think his kind of filmmaking translates to Marvel.
No, he said himself he wasn't like a big comic fan, so that's just that's telling right there.
I'd like to see his version of a Hobbit movie where it's just hobbits living. It'd be fucking funny as shit, But it's just, I don't think comics is a genre. I don't think Star Wars is a genre.
She's bad as fucking. I gotta watch Ozark. Yeah, I gotta watch Ozark at some point.
I was like, I think we finished the first 2 seasons of it. We still haven't caught up to the last 2.
Okay.
It's sick. It's a sick fucking show, dude.
Big Leo, actors and actresses selection for MCU have been on point. The storylines have been questionable. Yeah, their casting's always been really good. It's just they're not using these people right, man.
So Shang-Chi. Let's take Shang-Chi for instance, right? Me and you were in agreement of this. You had the opportunity to bring out Fing Fang Foom, and satisfy a lot of fucking Marvel fans.
Yeah,
but you gave us fucking a New Age Falcor, which was horrible. That last battle with the fucking it just looks so fucking video game.
Yeah, it just took me fucking straight out of that fucking
everything
movie.
Was only up to that point, and you're just expecting like the payoff at the end, and it's not there.
I checked out as soon as Trevor showed up, and he was a permanent character in the rest of the movie. I was like, oh, okay. It was a bit funny for one off, but no, I hated this fucking character in Iron Man 3, and now you're trying to double down.
Trilogy there is.
Double down on fucking the joke from Iron Man 3, and it just did not work for me. I love Ben Kingsley and all, but I hate that fucking character. It's fucking
love Ben Kingsley, man.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley's great, but that character is fucking it's so annoying, and I get what they're trying to do, kind of like run into that joke, but it's no, did not work for me. And yeah, that third act of that movie is just fucking. I can't rewatch. Like the first 2 acts are pretty interesting. I like the chemistry of Awkwafina and dude, and the fight scenes were great, and then it just turned into a fucking glob of fucking mess.
This next phase coming up, because it looks like they might shorten the phase. They're canceling a lot of shit. Like fucking, I heard Thunderbolts has an asterisk next to it right now.
Yeah,
and that has to do with probably the tagline, I'm sure. But
yeah,
it feels like Marvel has an asterisk next to it right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
they need some wins, man. They need some wins bad. X-Men.
The shows look good right now, promising, but
yeah,
the movies are lacking.
Yeah, and
even though the Marvels was great, I like the Marvels. I'm one of the few people that fucking like the Marvels.
It was fine. I had issues with it. I think they edited the shit out of that movie. It was a fun movie. It was a fun movie.
It's a middle of the pack Marvel movie, which is okay.
That could have been. Yeah, I think it could have been really great if they just kind of had a better villain and kind of didn't edit the shit out of fucking movie.
Better than the Iron Man movies. Imagery in Iron Man movies are fucking cool, but I think the Marvels is better than probably all the Iron Man movies, except maybe one, maybe Iron Man 1.
Hot take. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I'm curious about the rest of the.
2 and 3 sucked so much ass, dude. The first one's great, but the second 2 and 3 fucking suck. Same fucking villains. Third fucking
Iron Man villains have always been fucking horrible. Like the one fucking
they had the Mandarin. They fucked it up, Ray.
They fucked it up. Yeah,
they fucked it up.
All his villains have always been fucking lame.
Feige, come on, bro. See, that's the thing that people don't trip on. Like, I just saw a video. I forgot who fucking posted it, but when it came to Thanos, do we remember why in the comic he won? Why they turn him into an altruistic villain in the fucking MCU? I want to make sure that the resources are there for half the fucking people. Snap. No, you wanted to do that shit to impress a chick.
Death.
To impress Lady Death. To impress Death. And they reduced them to a fucking altruistic person. They need to stop doing this shit. This is what I look at it in retrospect. This is why sometimes I'm starting to having such a problem with the Infinity War and what was the I forgot what the first one or whatever. The second Endgame. I have such a problem with them now because when I read the comic, I'm like, missed opportunities.
Yeah, they can include it. It would have been an easy line to fucking throw in there. But Infinity War is still one of my favorite fucking movies. I love that movie.
Still great. But when you think of Thanos, like, yeah, dude, it would have been so much better if you were fucking like mad. Mad Titan.
They even set it up in his first appearance. Like, to go against them would have to court Death. It's Death herself. And, Thanos turned around, all smiling. Like, yeah, it's still a great movie. I still have issues with Endgame though.
I still have issues with Endgame, no doubt. Infinity War is fun, but I just don't like the altruistic feelings of Thanos. And this is just a product of the MCU. Don't fucking make Galactus fucking. Oh well, I'm gonna feel Kylo Renish today and fucking be like, no, fuck you, dude. You're a fucking villain. Be a villain.
Yeah, they made Thanos into Bill Gates with the depopulation agenda.
Thank you. After reading the books, dude, it's like this is what you were kind of expecting. Like the one thing, this is why I love like Batman with the Joker so much. Except fucking Zack Snyder's version, they deliver with him. This is the villain, like, oh, he doesn't give a shit. He's just something's wrong with that kid, and it's awesome. Marvel villains aren't the same. Yeah, High Evolutionary was fucking damn cool, but
they focus on the heroes a lot. But what makes great heroes is having great villains. So
I don't think people realize that enough. That's the reason I love Batman. It's the reason I love Spider-Man. It's the reason I love the Flash. These guys have the fucking rogue galleries. I love Invincible. Invincible got some great rogues gallery, dude. People just haven't fucking seen it yet, and once they fucking see the cartoon, the animated, they'll understand.
X-Men have great villains.
X-Men has great villains.
Fantastic Four have great villains. That's what's promising now because we have the X-Men coming in and the Fantastic Four.
Are they gonna fucking make their villains altruistic? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Everybody has a good reason why they're doing shit. No, some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Pretty much. Stupid. So all right. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you love rants like this. All
right.
Thumbs up.
I was gonna bring the energy today.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit to talk about.
I'm fucking fading. Hit that like.
This is what they did. Unfettered. Here I come.
There you go. Like and subscribe to the video if you like this content. Share with the friends. So we had Cinemacon is happening this week. A lot of reveals. Pretty much it's like a movie theater owner trade show. Theater owners like kind of come in and the studios kind of show off. Hey, this is what's coming up next. This is like the stuff you want to book in your theater because this is going to be the next thing. So a lot of news comes out of this. Like, I would love to go to.
This is something I would love to go to.
Yeah, and they have surprises. They'll show like out of nowhere. They'll show the whole movie of probably months before it's going to come out. It sounds like a good time. So we'll just kind of run through some of the news. I'm on Gizmodo. They had a list of like the 21 things they liked from that. So I'm just kind of go off this and talk about some of the reveals and some of the news that came out of there. Let's see. So yeah, we get a new. Let's see, some news from Lionsgate. It's bringing back the Blair Witch Project with Blumhouse, and I don't know why we're going back to this. Well, I think the Blair Witch Project had that one great moment in time. The sequels have all been horrible, and found footage is definitely taking a turn on some things. A lot of hit or miss on that genre of things. I think the name recognition might bring some butts in the seats, just because people love love that original movie. But yeah, Blair Witch coming with Blumhouse. That's the only kind of maybe bright spot. Blumhouse does some quality stuff, but also does some like
They've
Halloween.
fallen off, man.
Yeah, they have fallen off in the last couple of years. But what do you think of Blair Witch trying to come back?
This is rough because I don't think people understand. Like for me, it was lightning in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
This is pre-social media, it was just about the time the internet was popping out. You know, everybody was starting to get AOL in their fucking households. Because this movie was almost marketed at this is what happened. This is actual found footage. People were going into this shit thinking they were watching a fucking documentary, dude. A lot of people were going in there thinking that shit. You know, you always have to go in that this is a film. This is a film. It's not fucking documentary footage. Documentary footage would be somewhere else. A lot of people came out of that movie sick. You know, motion sickness, and
oh yeah, I almost threw up. Yeah.
it was the first movie of its kind back. Well, not the first movie. One of the first movies that fucking blew up, and so easily. Like, the way they conceived of making this movie was fucking great. It's genius
and inspirational too. It inspired us to like go out and fucking film random shit. So
exactly,
we had dreams.
That shit was fun.
I think I still have that footage somewhere.
I tripped over a tree.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh yeah,
it was great, man. But see,
oh my god, thing. I don't know if the internet's ready for that.
That was just an era right there. That I don't think you can replicate. Not today. Because today, like, look at how sophisticated. Well, not lately, but look at how far CG has come. You know, look, practical effects aren't even really used anymore. The suspension of disbelief was a lot of things back then.
Yeah,
when it comes to movies, but movies are inclined to show you a lot more, and that's why I think people get mad. Like when we see the monster, and we're like, "Oh, the monster's not that great." Well, yeah, because you know.
Your brain is going to create more terrifying things than anything they can show you on screen.
Like Jaws, like you don't see the fucking shark. It looks fake as shit now, but you don't see the shark till the end, and that's one of the greatest fucking movies ever. The anticipation.
I just played.
People want to see it now, though.
It's awesome.
That's the problem.
I don't think people are going to care about this, but maybe they'll do something fun with it.
I hope so, dude. I'm one of the few people. I know you said the sequels were shit. The sequels were fucking campy. The Book of Shadows was a sequel to a fucking movie that actually, like, they pretended it was real, which was
a movie within a movie. Like,
yeah, it was just what the fuck, dude. Don't do that. No. It was campy though. It was okay. I like some of the twists in it. The Blair Witch, that one was cool. That was a little cool shit, you know, with the drones and everything like that, kind of updating it, and that's all well and good. But I don't know how you can reboot it. It's not Nightmare on Elm. It's not Nightmare on Elm Street. It's not fucking Friday the 13th. It's not Halloween.
You can't catch lightning in a bottle on that one. I think that was lightning in a bottle. It's gonna be hard to recapture that magic, but we'll see. Maybe they'll do something fun.
With the record, I don't know.
Let's see. We got a bunch of footage. They showed apparently they showed some killer footage from Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff with Anna de Armas. yeah, I kind of wish they revealed some of this footage. Alien Romulus showed some footage, and
that's the one I'm very interested in right now.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that movie. Furiosa showed some footage. So yeah, they're showing some good stuff. The Smile. There's a trailer for Smile 2. Did you watch the first Smile?
I watched it on almost episodes because it's one of those movies that I threw on late night and I fucking fall asleep, right as I'm watching it. I watched maybe 3/4 of the movie. It's okay. Dude, I didn't even trip that's fucking Kira Sedgwick's and Kevin Bacon's daughter in that movie. So, she's getting her start in horror. Good for her.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people get their start in horror. Horror is the way to go. You can make a good career in horror movies if you're, a Scream Queen or Final Girl or Last Man Standing. That's fucking Tommy Jarvis. Bring Tommy Jarvis back. 60-year-old Tommy Jarvis fighting 80-year-old Jason.
Yeah, I'd be totally down with that. We got this pretty much looks like it's going to be the first film kind of from DC Films with the new regime. It's called Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. Apparently, they showed a moving trailer for the movie, and it looks like it's gonna they're gonna bring some tears to the eye, to the eyes, man. Just if you don't know the Christopher Reeve story, the Superman from the Richard Donner movies, the Richard Donner movie in the series from the late 70s, early 80s. It's a tragic story, man, and it just what a fucked up way that his life kind of ended. Just it sucked too because I would love to if Christopher Reeve was still alive playing like an old Superman, Kingdom Come Superman nowadays would have been awesome. Yeah, I have a feeling they would have brought him back. He could have played Superman for 20 years. Like if they did Superman in the 90s, he could have came back and played Superman. I think
he loved that character too.
And he just embodied that character so well. Like both Clark Kent and Superman, he just embodied it so well, man. He just a tragic story that documentary's coming out later this year. I'm definitely gonna have to watch that one and try not to cry.
Yeah, Christopher Reeve was awesome, man. He had a great career even after that.
Yeah, and then became an
appearances on Smallville, right?
Yeah, he did Smallville. Yeah, I forgot.
I love those appearances on Smallville.
Yeah, and he became an advocate for paraplegic and like spinal research and shit like that. So, it's a tragic story. So definitely gonna.
Christopher. It was. Love Christopher Reeve, man.
Yeah,
it's like such great memories of him.
Yeah. So speaking of tragedies, so Joker Folie A Deiu had a trailer that dropped. I wasn't gonna watch this, but then it kind of popped up, so I watched the trailer. I still haven't watched the first one. I don't know if I'm really gonna be excited about this one either. What'd you think? Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Okay, so I just want to say, for me, the thing that kind of made the first movie such a at least good thing with me, it left me with a ambiguous feeling of just imagine they make a fucking Total Recall 2 and now you're not left with the whole was it a dream, wasn't it a dream kind of feeling. It gives you the feeling of, oh yeah, it wasn't a dream or whatever, and this is bullshit because now he's going back to his regular life. Or like, I don't like the thing of Harley being a patient.
Yeah.
Like if she was a doctor that got fucking, because I don't want her to get corrupted by something else. She needs to get corrupted by him.
Yeah, that's kind of I don't like that aspect of it.
To me, it just feels like Todd Phillips doesn't understand the characters.
No,
he's Zack Snyder taking shit.
And yeah, it's just these two characters are very popular. We have to have Harley Quinn in it. All right, let's just put her in. We'll do our own thing. We don't really have to follow the cartoon or comic and shit. No, what made people actually like the character. And yeah, it's just one of those guys that I'm gonna do. I watch a bunch of Scorsese movies and make my movie. Like okay, like
people don't like that fucking that kind of comparison, but if you guys watch those movies, that's exactly what it fucking is. Like, come on, guys. Let's be real. No. Go watch King of Comedy. The dude's a hacky director. It's like giving Brett Ratner credit for fucking X-Men 3. Oh, that's a great movie. No, it's hacky. It's very fucking hacky. You're stealing shit and making shit your own. Like, I like Todd Phillips. I love fucking Old School, right? He did Old School.
Old School, yeah. And
he did a lot of fucking
Road Trip.
You know, he did a lot of fucking funny movies.
Parts of The Hangovers are good. Some of them, it got a little too much.
They're fun, dude. But yeah. I think what's going on is
they shouldn't have been 3 of those fucking movies.
He's jumping onto somebody's coattails and hanging on, doing what they did, and trying to pass the work off on his own. It's plagiarism, pretty much.
Yeah,
you know, just rewrapping it in a different thing. You know, we know that fucking Lion King is fucking Hamlet. It's one of those things. You're copying Scorsese, straight up. And now this movie, I don't know what you're copying. Some people are saying, what was it, the Cherbourg Umbrellas? I was like, yeah, stop copying shit.
Yeah, it's just gonna be it's a musical. They're just using pop songs, and then they're gonna have a fucking music. It's
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah,
for Joker.
Yeah, that's a good shout for sure.
And look, I'm a big fan of, actually, surprisingly enough, I'm a big fan of Lady Gaga. Fucking really like her music, man. She's fucking dope.
Yeah, I like Lady Gaga.
You know, people can paint it any way they want. Fucking, she's sick. She's like Madonna of like this generation.
Yeah.
She's like dope. She's a great performer.
Yeah, try to stop doing all the weird. Oh, I'm gonna wear a meat dress and all that shit.
I'd go. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's kind of like Michael. She's transcending shit. She's great, dude. She's a great performer. Like, and she actually writes her shit, and I give her fucking mad props.
Yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix is great.
I like Joaquin too, but I don't care about this fucking franchise. I don't care about the Joker.
I'm gonna watch this because I love musicals too.
I like musicals too.
I love musicals,
but I don't know. I guess I'll eventually watch the fucking first Joker just to get it out of the way.
It's just, look, the first movie I didn't like that you gave me a fucking origin story. Second movie, I'm not liking the premise that you're fucking the ending of the first one. You're giving me a definition of what the first one was. Oh, the first movie was just a fucking delusion. That's what it feels like.
Oh, spoilers, man. Jeez.
No, I'm telling you, it's like, and I'm gonna revert. This is, once again, like I said, we're guilty of this shit. I'm gonna wait till I finish watching it. But this is my preconception of what I'm seeing. You know, I'm judging exactly what I'm seeing, and I know what they usually show you the whole fucking movie in trailers these days. There's a lot to fucking unpack.
Yeah.
It looks horrible, bro. They're doing the fucking same dance. They're doing the same beats from the first fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's like breaking fucking to the Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Doing the same. Yeah, I hate when sequels just like follow the same formula as the first one. Like, don't try anything else. That's why I like sequels like Gremlins 2. Just fucking throw everything out and start, do something fresh.
They went batshit crazy. Like the Key and Peele sketch.
Yeah. So we got Fall Guy. They showed the whole movie of Fall. I kind of want to see this movie, man. Looks kind of fun, man.
This is a show I watch for my dad, Ray. I'll go watch it just because of that.
I've turned around on Ryan Gosling.
Since what?
Since Barbie.
Nice Guys?
Barbie. But I've turned around. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god. You know what? I haven't watched Barbie yet.
You haven't seen Barbie?
I haven't seen Barbie yet. And if I end up crucifying you over Barbie, dude, I'm gonna be so upset.
I guarantee you're gonna love Ken. I guarantee it. I guarantee. He's fucking great as Ken, man. He's the best part of that fucking movie.
Ryan Gosling is like Anakin Walker.
Exactly. I hated fucking Ryan Gosling for a long time, but I got turned around on Barbie, man. I'm on board.
Is this the Matt Smith fucking turn right now?
That's good. Yeah,
that's what I'm going to refer to it now. It's the great fucking Damon Targaryen turn.
It turned me, man. He was great in that fucking movie, man.
The great okay. I want to Damon Targaryen turn, let's go check it out.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I will watch it.
He's definitely the standout of that fucking movie. Let's see. All right, let's go. To, where the fuck is that? Paramount had a bunch of reveals. We got the Running Man. Like I'm not a big fan of some of these remakes and reboots, but you attach Edgar Wright and Glenn Powell to it. I'm fucking very curious about this movie. I love Edgar Wright. I like Glenn Powell a lot. I will fantasy cast that guy in a lot of movies, man. That guy has the fucking charisma and charm. That guy's going to be a megastar, man. So normally, rebooting a classic like Running Man, I'd be like burning the fucking movie at the stake. But having those guys attached to it, I'm on board right now, just on premise alone, and especially with today's like politics and all the shit that's been going down. You could do some fucking crazy shit with the Running Man. You can do some fun shit with that concept and storyline. So I'm kind of on board, man. What do you think of this one?
Well, where society is, it's just perfect. Where we're going to satirize what's going on exactly these days and shit. What constitutes his fucking his entertainment. Now, the Running Man, if for people who don't know, it's for old school people. It's like American Gladiators.
Well, you have to, if you're for old school people, you have to explain what American Gladiators is.
Oh, dude, American Gladiators was sick. Everybody knows American Gladiators was.
If you don't fucking
you know what American Gladiators were. Go look it up on YouTube. It's fucking shows, all right? That fucking had people fucking chasing other people in athletic competitions. Except in the Running Man, people are chasing you to kill you for the pleasure of people on TV. And I love this movie. I just watched this movie about I would say about a month ago. I really love the Running Man. I love almost all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's
it's in my top
90s and fucking 80s shit. It's they're fucking awesome.
Top 5 Arnold movie for me.
Definitely. Definitely. And written by Richard Bachman, the pseudonym of Stephen King. I love that it had Yaphet Kotto in it, Maria Conchita Alonso, Richard Dawson. Like right now, I'm thinking like,
I was just about to say like who's the equivalent?
Who's the game show host that they bring out? Ryan Seacrest.
I was gonna say Ryan Seacrest probably be like the modern equivalent. I'm trying to think who else is
Simon Cowell,
Wayne Brady.
Ooh, Simon Cowell would be great if they can get him.
Simon Cowell could be Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady would be sadistic, dude.
Yeah, just imagine the evil Wayne Brady just fucking like I can see that. Yeah. There's a
lot of people to play Killian, the sadistic game show host.
Yeah, and then you can there's a lot of wrestlers you can like pull out for some of the guys. Some of the fucking
if they do the same Gladiators, I'm sure I'm hoping that they might even bring out some new Gladiators to come out. Stalkers. Yeah. I love this movie. It's one of the movies I used to watch at the New Mission. The New Mission is one of the movie theaters of my childhood. My brother worked there, and just watching all these movies, and Running Man was one of them. It's great. Jim Brown was in it. Jesse Ventura was in it.
Yeah, Edgar Wright's fucking just a great.
Edgar Wright's a great director.
So he's going to do some cool shit with it. It's not going to just be a fucking. Let's just do the original, or like let me throw the fun. He sounds like a guy that's a fan of this stuff too. So he's going to do some fun shit with it.
And this is what scares me sometimes. What I'm hoping, it's not Total Recall, the Colin Farrell one. What happens, is I know that these movies deviate from their source material, but they deviate in such a good way that they almost like the movie becomes superior to the fucking book. It becomes the zeitgeist. People will they'll swear that it's an Arnold fucking ism. I told him to stick around. That's in the book. No, it's not. None of that Arnold shit. That's all fucking him improvising. But that's the standard. The movie becomes the standard instead of the book. Yeah. And I think that Total Recall, definitely the shit with Mars. I don't know if the book is as good. I'm sure it is, but it's not going to be as cool as what Verhoeven showed me.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that this doesn't fall in the same category. I know it's Edgar Wright.
Yeah, Edgar Wright hasn't done as a. I'm trying to think what like has he done a bad movie? Like Baby Driver was pretty good.
Baby Driver was good.
Yeah,
people if it's not fucking seen by people, I don't fucking see that as. I go by my opinion. If it's good, it's good.
Last Night at Soho was amazing.
Last Night at Soho is great.
So yeah, this guy hasn't done
He's
bad
got
movie.
range. As a director, the guy's got range.
He can direct action. He can direct horror. He can direct comedy. He can direct fucking. It's just he can do it all, man. This guy's a fucking. He's one of my favorite filmmakers for sure.
He's very unique, dude. He's kind of like a Tim Burton.
Yeah, and I love his use of music in his movies, and yeah, he's
very Wes Anderson, James Gunnish.
Yeah, he's definitely like a hybrid of all these like great directors. So we got some news about the Transformers G.I. Joe live action crossover movie that's actually happening. I'm kind of skeptical on this in this
Which
universe.
One? Transformers 1?
Transformers G.I. Joe.
Oh, okay. Movie?
They announced it. Did you watch Rise of the Beast?
No. I have to watch it now, huh? Oh, okay. Didn't say no more. I'm gonna watch it now.
Yeah, there's a little the post credit kind of teases this.
So just watch the post credit instead of the movie.
It's the post credit is fucking lame, dude. It's not like they could have did something cool with it, but it's pretty lame.
I still gotta watch it because they're trying to set some shit up.
Yeah, the movie, the Rise of the Beast is not bad. The first, the third act problem has the Marvel third act problem where it just it's actually kind of entertaining. Like the first, it's a kind of almost Bumblebee-ish, but then it turns into a Michael Bay movie. So and then it just kind of
no villain.
They ruined it. They have villains, but they just they have Michael Bay. They have Michael Bay-itis. They just it's just no.
Mm-hmm.
But this is happening. Apparently, they've been talking about this movie for a long time. I'm just kind of skeptical. They're not bringing the director back, the Rise of the Beast guy, so I'm glad about that. So hopefully, they get somebody that actually has passion for this stuff and they do this right, because this has potential to be like G.I. Joe's kind of slowly coming back into the zeitgeist, but it hasn't been a good G.I. Joe thing in a long time. All the movies have been pretty bad. The first one has a couple things that are okay with it. The second one's kind of not great either, and I didn't even bother with Snake Eyes. Just like as soon as you tell me, he's gonna not have his, gonna talk through the whole fucking movie, not have his uniform. I don't care what race they got.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about his prequel.
Yeah, no, the best part of Snake Eye is just the same thing. Like, Wolverine, he's better, has just the low, this background character and does some cool fucking shit.
They take a lot of the mystery out of a lot of people, a lot of characters, and they don't understand that that's what makes a character sick sometimes.
Yeah, they try to over-explain characters and try to this character's cool, we should make him in the forefront. No, that's you're missing the whole fucking point.
Yep.
So I want to see a fucking good G.I. Joe movie, and I want to see a good Transformers movie. It depends who they get to direct this. I'm not going to be excited until I see some good footage and see some good people behind this.
Animated? No, it's going to be live action because it's the Rise of the Beast.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna.
I can already tell you it's going to suck because people now you're going to get almost like rehashes of different other Transformers movies, like Michael Bay shit.
Yeah, and he's
already telling
still
you
producing. Spielberg's producing like the other Transformers. So the fact that Michael Bay is still involved just scares me. With Transformers, I don't think we're ever gonna get. I just wish Bumblebee was more of a hit. It didn't make as much money as those Michael Bay ones.
Bumblebee's the best. I would say probably the best Transformers movie.
It's the best live action Transformers, hands down.
Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, the first Transformers is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but it's not as good as fucking Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Sorry, for at least for me, it's not. The fact that I get to see fucking Cybertron.
Yeah,
and go through shit like that. No, that's you're talking to me you're talking to the fucking kid in me that fucking ran home to watch these fucking cartoons.
So
I ran home.
So what would get me excited if Robert Kirkman somehow got involved in this, because the comics right now are some of my favorite comics going right now. Like the Transformers stuff is fucking really good. The G.I. Joe stuff is really good. So he kind of gets it. So if you told me Robert Kirkman's writing the script and we got a good director, I'd be super on board with it and I'd be excited. But right now. After watching Rise of the Beast and the people that are producing, I can't get excited about this, man. I should be. This is, G.I. Joe and Transformers are my childhood, man. Like, so that was like the two best, my probably two favorite toy lines and two favorite shows as a kid. So,
well, like, just for instance, just to be fair, when I heard that Rise of the Beast was being made, I was like, oh shit, Beast Wars. They're gonna have the fucking Beast Wars. And I was so fucking happy. I was like, no Dinobot, no Rat Trap. You guys are fucking missing some fucking great characters. Some of the core characters of first, no Predacons.
They had a Predacon.
They're hacky Predacons. That's the thing that fucking lost me. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. So you're not even really giving me Beast Wars. You're just giving me a couple characters from the Maximal sides. Okay. No, I'm out. That's why I tuned out from it. I didn't want to see it because they're not giving me what I want. Yeah. Now they're gonna do Transformers G.I. Joe based on fucking Rise of the Beasts. No, that's something I'm not gonna watch.
We'll see if they actually go with that continuity, because they can go jump to the future more. I'm just I don't know. I'm just skeptical of the whole fucking that whole universe. And we've already had 3 shitty fucking G.I. Joe movies. We had six mediocre Transformer movies, 1 good Transformer movie, 1 decent Transformer, and the rest are ass. So I'm just not. I can't. I want it on paper. I should be excited, but I'm just kind of skeptical. I'm just waiting. They're gonna fuck it up. That's what I'm kind of anticipating. Let's see. They showed some the first 9 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine. Very R-rated first 10 minutes. A lot of people are saying the footage this just should be a good one. July 26th is coming around the corner. Let's see what else. They showed some footage for Gladiator 2. Are you excited about Gladiator 2?
It's one of those. It's another one of those movies that I'm not sure if I need. It could be good. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. Ridley Scott's doing it, right?
Ridley Scott, yes.
Okay, that alone always has me intrigued. Yeah, he's a great director, man.
Yeah, but he has some fucking bombs.
Even in those fucking bad movies, it's bad stories, but the movies look good. Mm. So it's visually the guy's he's got it. He hasn't dropped off. He's give him a great story. That's the fucked up part. People fucking overlook stories. Sometimes it's like, wait a minute, who fucking greenlit this shit? You got a great first and second act, but no third act. You literally don't know how to wrap this movie up. It just kills me sometimes.
Yeah. And then last, I'm not sure if this got revealed at Cinemacon, but it dropped too. Some more Paramount's kind of killing it right now. They got a lot of fucking good shit coming out. So we're getting a live action R-rated adaptation of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. We'll see. Who's writing it? The guy Tyler Burton Smith, who penned the Chucky remake and the Boy Kills World that's coming out soon with Skarsgård. I actually like that Chucky remake. It was actually not too bad. I was actually entertained by that one. So if you haven't read the book, Last Ronin is pretty much set in the future. There's one last turtle left. It's kind of the first issue is kind of a mystery who the turtle is. The rest of the brothers have died, been killed in certain crazy ways. So actually I have them right here. So it's actually a really good story. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend it. It's fucking pretty badass. I'm glad they're going R, because the book is fucking pretty violent. We haven't had a live action since the Out of the Shadows movies that Rick tricked me to saying they were fun. They were not. They're not fun. That movie fucking sucks. I hate that movie so much. I was very disappointed in that one. But the book, I highly recommend the Last Ronin comic if you haven't read it. It's fucking really brutal. It's sad. And when they reveal who the turtle is, it's it kind of makes sense. But it's kind of like, this could be a great fucking movie. I hope they do some cool shit with this. I think this is a good route to go with a live action. Make the animated movie, The Mutant Mayhem, was fun.
Mutant Mayhem was excellent.
Yeah, really good. I really enjoyed that movie. So yeah, that's Last Ronin. What do you think of this one? This news?
Oh, I fucking love it. I just want to see who's attached to it. That's
I want to see who's directing. Yeah,
that's all it comes down to right now.
Yeah.
Just don't want somebody just to come in and shit the bed.
Yeah,
Amber heard it.
Yeah, have you read this story yet?
No.
Yeah, you should. I think you.
I need to. Yeah, I'm not. I know I have. Definitely got the figure for it, but I need to. I think I got to get the book. I got to order the book.
Highly recommended. Really good story. Brutal. Heart wrenching. It's really good, man. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it's a good story. Definitely, if they do it right, this could be a really fucking awesome movie. And I'm glad they go in R too. Like the Turtles are so versatile. They started off as an R-rated kind of comic.
They're fucking pretty brutal, man.
Yeah, and then they kind of once the Saturday morning cartoon started, they kind of nerfed them, and they kind of made them kid friendly, which is fine. You could have it just like Batman. You could have Brave and the Bold Batman. You could have fucking
animated series Batman.
Animated series. You can have R-rated Batman. You can do all like it's
60.
Yeah. These characters, good characters are versatile. You can do you do cool shit with these certain characters. So I'm glad they're going with this storyline. And on the book, Robert Rodriguez did the introduction on the book, so maybe Robert Rodriguez directs this. I would not be mad at that.
Oh my god,
I would not be mad at that.
I don't think people are ready for that.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I was just tripped. Yeah, he did the introduction. Yeah, so now can't
Rodriguez doing like a fucking samurai, like a Last Ronin movie. Yeah, that'd be sick as fuck with the turtle.
Futuristic turtle fucking Last Ronin. Oh yeah, that
take my money.
Now, anybody else directs this, I'm gonna just be disappointed.
It's gonna be like a James Lin, like
that's Justin Lin.
Justin Lin, or James Wan. Like no, go back to The Conjuring, bro.
Yeah, go back. Yeah, direct to Conjuring. That third one was not good. This could be fucking awesome, man. I'm actually like the fact that we just talked about it more and get that implanted in my head. Now I'm kind of a little more excited.
Dude, I'm always implanting Robert Rodriguez to direct everything right now. E.T. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez, man. It's fucking just okay. E.T. phone. Fucking start shotgunning everybody.
So that's like all the major news, and I think some more news will pop off soon. I'm sure some more trailers are going to be released. That's like the major shit that dropped. We need this channel to be big so we could like go over there and like get press passes and like watch all this shit. It'd be awesome to see that shit live.
Would be dope.
All right. See, I'm just checking to see if there's any other news from Cinemacon that we need to talk about. Yeah, it's kind of a bunch of like random stuff. All right. Let's talk about this. X-Men 97 just dropped their 5th episode on Wednesday. I'm sure there's been a lot of internet chatter on what happened in this episode. Let's go with that. Recommend watching it if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great show. You don't technically need to watch the original show. It does help, but if you want to jump in, it's just good. If you're a fan of the X-Men, this might be the best X-Men thing going right now. So watch. I would highly recommend watching it if you haven't seen it yet. But we're gonna jump into spoilers in a second. So we gotta Joker fucking trash from the other side of the gold dirty bastard.
He's pretty much trash everywhere right now. Suicide Squad game and fucking Joker Folie A Deiu.
So overhyped.
I agree with it. I agree with it's getting overhyped right now. The first movie was, dude. The first movie was okay. Like I said, based on the ending, it fucking really. I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool ending. It's a pretty cool ending, and then you fuck it up by making a part 2.
Yeah, I don't really care too much.
You got to watch the first one though.
Happy birthday to the nip of the Gold Lady bastards.
Happy birthday,
Kenobi and
yeah, light side and dark side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change his birthday now.
Change his birth certificate. All right, so let's jump into this. Really can't talk about this episode without spoiling stuff, so we're gonna jump into spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Come back and watch this part of the review, or if you're watching the rerun, whatever, just jump to the pull list if you want to skip all this stuff. All right, so let's talk. Where's my spoiler? Oh, there it goes. Cool, spoilers. Fucking brutal episode, man. This episode, I heard a couple of creators talking about, like, oh, they wanted the first few episodes to be the nostalgia, get people back into the world, and then we're gonna fucking rip your fucking heart out, man. This episode fucking starts off, they go back to Genosha. Genosha's kind of the paradise that for mutants. This is what they were all like, they wanted all along, this utopia for mutants to be a safe haven. Magneto, they're kind of pulling from a lot of storylines right here. They're pulling from Grant Morrison's run, where Genosha gets blown up. They pulling from some of the Krakoa stuff with the councils, Mutant Massacre. In the comics, Sinister sent the Marauders into the sewers to kill a bunch of the Morlocks. It was another big storyline so they're combining a lot of shit in this one episode. We get Magneto and Rogue finally see what happened in their relationship. We get to see the Savage Land outfit and all that stuff. We get to see how they kind of came together and kind of started being together. And it looks like she's going to kind of go more on her side, and Gambit's getting cuckolded on the side. It's very sweet and beautiful. You get to see a lot of cameos from mutants. Glob is fucking great. I love Glob, the guy would see through the skeleton and the gelatin. We get to see Pixie, who's a big character from the comics. We get to see a lot of Easter eggs. We get the return of Nightcrawler, which I love. I'm a big fan of Nightcrawler. Hopefully Nightcrawler becomes part of the team now. I want him there all the time. So they have some space now. They might need some extra members. Brutal fucking episode. So it gets to the end. I was just like, my jaw was just dropped. They get attacked by this Tri-Sentinel straight from the Grant Morrison run. And there's a big battle. Fucking Sentinels attack. Remy gets fucking stabbed and charges the Sentinel and blows up the Sentinel. He dies. Great line. My name's Gambit. Remember it. My name's Gambit, mon ami. Remember it. Great callback to when he said it in the comic back in the day. And Magneto. I don't think Magneto's dead. I think, but Gambit is fucking definitely dead. So we get fucking one of the most heartbreaking fucking things, man. Rogue's holding Gambit, and she's like, I can't feel you. And in the end, she chose Gambit at the end, but it was too late. She can finally touch him, but he's dead. Fuck, man. This is a fucked up episode, man. Man, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on this one, man? It's fucking...
Oh, dude, it was fucking brutal when once the Sentinel started attacking, I was just like, goddamn, just shots after shots, and that was fucking, my jaw dropped. Just like, damn, wow, just fucking, they were taking L's, and fucking Magneto going at them.
Yeah,
dude, they're getting the battles in this shit fucking down.
The action
battles are good, fucking awesome.
They're epic. They're straight up anime, like epic battle fights and shit.
It's I'm with you. I don't feel Magneto's gone.
No,
but I think my whole thing is like blood, Remy. Like, dude, you're such a fucking. You're such a bitch that you're fucking letting other shit die for your chick, who kind of doesn't fucking is on the fence about you anyway. Like you gave up a lot of fucking people. You died, cool. Don't get me wrong. You let a lot of fucking people die with a bad decision for selfish fucking reasons. I didn't like that from Gambit. That's pretty much Gambit though. That's why I like Gambit and the externals from Age of Apocalypse. There's a different Gambit there. He got cuckolded and he's pissed about it, but he moved on. You know, this Gambit just it's fresh for him.
Full disclosure, Rick is a Magneto guy, and
I am a Magneto guy. Just full disclosure, Magneto is probably my favorite character in the MCU.
Like a lot of people,
excuse me, Marvel. In Marvel all of Marvel comics, Magneto is my favorite character.
Yeah, a lot of
Magneto, dude. He's a great character.
Love the Gambit and Rogue storyline. I was always pro Rogue and Magneto getting together. Yeah,
don't get me wrong. At the beginning, I liked the whole Gambit and Rogue thing until I found out that she was actually happy with fucking Magneto. Like she actually had a fucking life that they were happy, and she was happy, and he was happy. I was like, well, who gives a fuck if Gambit's fucking mad? They're happy.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it. I don't give a shit. They're happy, you know. If he's the one who's fucking mad at other people's happiness, that's on him. Yeah. He's a little fucking bitch for that. He should be happy for her. If anything.
That blonde chick is shady, Val Cooper. Yeah, she's got definitely some questionable shit going on. Yeah, she's definitely more to that for she's part of it. Yeah, I can see that. Loner Incognito loved it, hated it, loved it, hated it. This episode seemed like a final episode of the season. They said this was the gut punch. There's apparently
there's more. There's like 3 more episodes, right?
No, there's 5 more episodes. It's 10 episodes.
5 more. Wow.
So, and they said the last couple episodes are even crazier than this one. So we're not done yet.
No.
Felt like the Red Wedding. Great. Yeah, that's a great shout. That was totally.
That's actually
That's a great shout.
It kind of felt a little different too. It did feel like Red Running, but there was such a disappointment when they were up in the air and it looked so cool that they were dancing in the sky, and then she fucking just let him down and broke his heart.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal, man. Yeah, I got to rewatch that episode.
It's a fucking great episode. All that shit happens right after that.
Yeah, and just keep like, oh shit, and then the stuff with Cable coming in. And with Madeline and stuff too, like it's gonna be some more shit being revealed.
So, what's your theory on Magneto?
Is he, as far as what, him being alive?
He's alive. How'd he get out?
What's your theory? You seem to have something brewing in your.
Oh yeah. You don't fucking introduce Cable fucking sliding in and out without fucking Cable coming in to save him at the very end.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. This could be like with time travel. This could be like done away with. Like Cable can go back in time and change the past. I kind of don't want them changing the past. I kind of want, like, if they like, I wouldn't mind. Magneto could have created like some kind of like fucking cover or some shit for him, like maybe saved Leech or saved a couple.
Magneto's waste, dude. I loved hearing the Sentinel say Omega level threat. That's the thing about Magneto that I think I love so much about him. He's an Omega level fucking mutant. He could snap of his fingers. He can end it all if he wants to. But he knows he tempers his power, man. He knows what he has to use it for. And this is why I kind of like this right here. For me, it feels a lot like they're heading up to this point. It feels like they're heading into an Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah. I can see them doing. I wouldn't mind seeing like a special or something, like do like a little like hour special, or like do like a couple 2-parter, like do explore that like world, because they kind of did it in the comic, but it was kind of half-assed. Age of Apocalypse. So see like a full-blown Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah,
I would not be down. I would not be mad at that,
because you already see the division between Jean Grey and Cyclops, and how she's leaning more towards Logan.
And that happened in the comics too, where she like kind of flirted with Logan. I remember that. But right here, this is post like all of this older shit past Xavier. I'm only thinking of it because it's post Xavier death. Yeah, it looks like this kind of going down the dark path for Cyclops. This happened in the comic too, where he kind of takes the Magneto route, where he kind of says fuck humanity, and he kind of has a villain, kind of almost a villain arc, but one of those villains that is right.
Altruist. Yeah, he's right. I love Cyclops. I know some people fucking hate on Cyclops, but Cyclops is a fucking G, man.
They're doing some pulling some crazy stuff from the con. Looks like they're almost reversing like Madeline Pryor like storyline. Like he's kind of going through what Madeline Pryor kind of went through. So it's gonna be interesting what they pull of. I like kind of like Wolverine, like when Jean kissed Wolverine. Wolverine are like, I know you're in love with Scott, like you're not. I like. Go fucking talk to your fucking man. Like, stop fucking with me, man. Stop fucking with my emotions. Like, so I really like Wolverine in this, man.
I'm liking Wolverine a lot in this because this is how Wolverine's supposed to be used.
The late 90s, early in the 2000s, Wolverine I fucking hated because they overused him. He was so out of character.
Every storyline was about Wolverine, man.
The last like 5 or 6 years, like Jonathan Hickman's run and stuff, like they use Wolverine correctly in this. So they're using I'm back on Wolverine's good side because I just hated the fact the way he was being used, man. Like he's not a leader, he's not the front man. Stop making Wolverine a thing. Death of Superman imagery with when Rogue was holding Remy. Oh yeah, I definitely got that vibe when I was watching it. Yeah, it was so tragic.
I kind of got
I can't feel you.
Death in the Family.
Yeah, that's another shout. Yeah,
it was to me that it just good shout. It was that image of fucking Batman holding Robin limp, like,
and it just fades. Oh, it just fades.
It was good. Still have a problem with her voice. She sounds a lot older than she should.
Yeah, she's smoking she smoked
a lot of cigarettes, Ray.
Yeah.
Parliaments.
Apocalypse is on the rise. Yeah, at some point, Apocalypse is gonna pop up at some point. I think he's gonna be. They showed him in the credits too with Cable.
They did show him in the credits this time. Yeah. Nobody forward the fucking credits.
Oh yeah, no. I shit. The second one, then they're like, oh no, I have to watch the credits. So
I have to watch the credits now because they just changed it.
So a lot of the new stuff they add is like reanimating some of the storylines from the previous series,
but they have something to do with the story at hand.
Little hints in there. I like also like the little moments like when Madeline Pryor and Scott are having the psychic meeting. And, she kisses him, and Jean gets all pissed off. And gets popped. And like, what is Cyclops supposed to do, man? He fell in love with this woman that had his child, and it's Jean, but it's not. And like, fucking, and I like that little smile from White Queen because she wants a piece of Scott be getting some fucking tail, man. She's got
quarterback.
She had that little smirk on her face, so we might see that storyline play out too, or Emma Frost and Cyclops get together. They're pulling from a lot
that's Avengers X-Men right there. And
did
Avengers in it.
Did you see
get a second season? This got a second season already. Green lit, right?
Did you see the trailer for the upcoming episodes?
I try not to watch the trailer for the new ones.
You want a spoiler for one thing that's happening that you just mentioned, kind of?
Fuck, Avengers, yeah.
Captain America's shield gets you see Captain America's shield get thrown into the snow, and you see some yellow boots. I don't know if that's Cyclops or somebody else, but you see Cap's shield. So we're going to see Captain America show up in this. So we might get the Avengers at some point too. So yeah, like they said what the guy that got fired, DiMatteo, was actually commenting about it, and he wrote this episode too. So I'm kind of bummed. They need to hire that guy back, man. If all he did was an OnlyFans thing and maybe he was a dick, but dude, that motherfucker could tell a fucking story, man. Bring that guy back. But it's he said that this one is like, that's why he
had to do shit through the pandemic, man. Leave him alone.
Yeah. He said the first few episodes we want to bring everybody back with the nostalgia and be like get everybody like back into the world and kind of bring everybody up to speed and all that. But then like the gut punch, he was like, this one is going to be we're going to fuck the world up right here. And sure did, man. And we got some we got 5 more episodes of this, man. I don't know if my fucking
setting up to another fucking utopia, because Genosha was the first and second big failure. They failed a few times with it.
Yeah, and every time they can break, maybe like the second season they start doing the Krakoa thing, and that's going to fail. Yeah, anytime they try to, it's just what X-Men is. It's just fucking like
they want their home.
They just want a place. They want a place to be accepted, and once they get it, comes crashing down. It's just kind of part of the X-Men fucking one of the X-Men storylines that we just fucking.
You can't have nice shit.
No, if you read the X-Men for any amount of time, they go through some shit, man. It's this show is fucking really good, man. It's probably my favorite interpretation of the X-Men. Even this might be surpassing the original series for me. I love the original series. But with
I love the original. You know what it is? It's sometimes it's recency bias, right?
It is.
Watch the first few seasons again.
I did. I rewatched
just recently. I know, but watch them afterwards.
Yeah, no, but the animation, the action, the storytelling, I think is just fucking.
Oh, the storytelling. You know what it is? For me, the voice acting has come a lot longer. It doesn't sound so much like a video game like back then.
Yeah, it's very Saturday morning. Fucking, but they did some deep shit back then. But it looks like they have a lot more freedom with this show. I'm liking it. I'm loving this show a lot, man. It's definitely my favorite must watch. Like I'm watching this like at midnight on Tuesday, just right when it comes on, because I need to know what happens next. It's fucking really good, man. I'm digging this series a lot, man. I'm seeing where they go next, man.
This can be my first. If you say it's on Tuesdays, I'm gonna fucking be watching this shit Wednesday as soon as she gets home from work.
Yeah, it's I'm glad. Something excited to watch, but it's
a great show, man.
It's good.
I'm fucking digging the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
One thing I didn't like, I don't want it to be very one note, but it felt like because there was no morph that Nightcrawler took over that fucking kind of, I'm just gonna pop in and say shit. It's like, no, don't make Kurt fucking the comic relief. He's the poignant one. Like,
no, in the comic, he's that guy. He's like kind of the
he breaks levity.
Yeah, he's the fun-loving guy.
He felt like he was acting like Morph in this.
That's kind of from the comic. Like he was like the lighthearted, whimsical fucking character in the comic. So they in the show they kind of made it the pensive. Even in the movie, they kind of made him the religious fucking more religious than anything. That's
I didn't say pious. But it's just he doesn't seem like he's never seemed like. He came off as slapsticky.
I wouldn't go slapsticky but in the comic he's very fun-loving and
no, that's what I'm saying. It's that I understand that he's fun-loving, but in the show, in the animated, he came off slapsticky, and I didn't like that. I like the way he looks. I like all of that, but I just something about it, like when he was popping up and doing that, like that exchange. I was just like, it's like it feels like they're fucking like this is a morph scene that they just
they kind of made more kind of what Nightcrawler was in the Claremont run. Wolverine, the relationship with Wolverine, like his buddy, kind of bringing Wolverine into the, kind of bringing Wolverine back from the darkness. Like he would lighten up, Wolverine get all fucking mad and pissed off, and Nightcrawler would lighten the mood.
Yeah, I remember that stuff with Wolverine.
Elf. So fuzzy elf.
Elf.
Yeah. So it kind of got that vibe, but I don't want to see him go super slapsticky. But
that's the thing. I just don't want him to turn into more. I want them to have their own personalities, and it just kind of felt like there was no morph in this episode. So here's Nightcrawler, be morph, and it's not, but it's Nightcrawler. That's just how it felt like it was written. Don't be lazy with the writing.
Yeah,
it was fucking a bomb ass episode, but that was just a minor gripe.
Yeah, it was a pretty fucking sick episode, man. All right, go watch it if you haven't seen it. Go watch it; it's fucking really good. We'll take off the spoilers. Any other spoilers talk you want to talk about this episode, or you can?
Cable looks sick.
Yeah.
That's about it. Cable looks sick.
Go watch X-Men if you haven't seen it. It's fucking really good. Even for if you've never seen the original series, you're a fan of the X-Men, or you've never even seen the X-Men, it's just good storytelling. I think you can jump in and just be entertained. But it does help if you have the backstory for a lot of this shit, because they pull from a lot of Easter eggs from the original show and a lot of Easter eggs from the comics. Man, as a comic reader, you just get rewarded fucking over and over. It's fucking good, man. All right. Let's. Oh boy, I'm fucking struggling. Let's jump. Let's jump in the pool, man. Let's get some pull list. See what I got a couple things. Alfred, do you want to go first?
Yeah, just I finished the whole Physical 100. Go watch that show, Ray. It's fucking sick how you just see different people from different sports. Like I think the last few people were like a player who was a rugby player, a guy who was like a special rescue for like a fireman, a CrossFit guy, and they just have to do different competitions. To me, it's actually like the first legit competitions. One thing I hate about fucking American shows, it's a Korean show, by the way. One thing I hate about American shows, they become so fucking catty. And
it's all about drama. It's all about like
and these shows are more about the actual competition, and you can just see like even the other teams they're hoping they don't lose, but they're still cheering everybody on. And
I hate that's why I stopped watching reality shows, because it's just forced fucking drama. It's all fake. It's
forced drama, and it has 2 seasons, and it's a very physical show. Some of the things they have to do, it tests just different parts, and sometimes like the fucking big muscle bound dude, you're gonna get tired, and they're gonna fucking these competitions will see who the best is, how like the perfect blend of strength and endurance and dexterity, and it's just and thinking and it just seems like such a cool thing. Krista introduced me to the show. She was like, I think you'll like the show, and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And dude, I fucking loved it.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. 2 seasons. Surprising who gets to the very end. Sometimes you're like, wow, this guy should have got there. Like in the first season, there's this dude named Bam. Like I called him Bam Bam. I was like, it pretty much reminds me of fucking Bam Bam from the Flintstones, Korean version, of course. But dude was fucking sick. And like one kind of thing, he just like felt like he was like a big brother to a little brother, just grabbing shit, and he's just like, stop, all right. and it's funny as shit. But great competitions. If any of you guys haven't seen the Physical 100, go check it out. Also, I'm playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. Dude, I have over 110 hours in this game, because I'm trying to take everything in the first time and really explore it. And the game is fucking beautiful. Anybody who's played the original Final Fantasy, it kind of uses the story as a guideline, but they're changing a lot of stuff, which is cool. A lot of people are like, this isn't my Final Fantasy, and I'm like, really, go fuck yourselves. It's always a reimagining of shit, and I get it. Sometimes it's for good, sometimes it's for bad, and this time it's for good. It's a great game for people who didn't like the active system where you select the menu. This has that still when it comes to selecting certain attacks, but you can continually hack and slash throughout the whole game. Ray, I think this game is really cool because it kind of goes into a bullet time that allows you to go into these menus and select your shit really quick and then fucking attack. So it's not a turnoff for people who were not a fan of that, where, I'm only pressing a button and it's just attacking. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just selecting shit. Well, this is your selecting shit, but you have to do shit to select shit, which I think you'd really dig. Also, I just downloaded, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, Outer Wilds, or goddamn Outer Lands, Outer Wilds, I believe the game is called, is a free game right now. So if you have this, I just downloaded it. I haven't got into it. It's one of the better games. It's like a game of the year edition kind of a game. I look forward to playing it. So right now it's currently on PlayStation Plus. If you're like a gold member, so go check that out. And that's pretty much it. Yeah,
cool. I watched Late Night with the Devil.
Nice.
Dude, the dude's awesome, man. I love that actor.
David Dastmalchian.
however you say it.
That's the Malchian.
Yeah, he's really good. The girl that the girl that plays the young girl in the movie is really good. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty good. It's pretty creepy and like, kind of interesting and stuff too. It's definitely check it out if you can get your hands on it, or go see it in the theater if you can. I picked up Amazing Stories, the first season. Found this in the wild. I've been kind of looking for these. It's hard to find online. There's a lot of rights issues with a lot of things, but Spielberg, or was it Zemeckis? A couple other directors.
Walter Hill.
They got together.
Dante.
Yeah, they got together. And basically, this is like almost the same concept. It's an anthology series. Every episode is a different story, different director, different actors, and every episode looked like a movie. It was shot like a movie. It felt like a movie. So it was kind of hard to maintain. It was such an expensive show. I think it only lasts 2 seasons. I think
it might have been 2 seasons. Yeah.
Yeah. So I found this in the wild, which is cool. I'm gonna probably watch some of these today. But fond memories of this. There's a lot of them I haven't seen, so it's gonna be cool to kind of go back and we'll see some of these episodes.
Seeing who's in these episodes is fucking awesome too, by the way.
Yeah. You got Kiefer Sutherland, you got Tim Robbins, John Lithgow, Kevin Costner, just a bunch of people, man.
We'll have a young Seth Green in there.
Yeah, a lot of young actors. Yeah, a lot of people that before they were famous. It's gonna be you got fucking Harvey Keitel and fucking Gregory Hines.
I remember the Gregory Hines one.
Yeah, I won't mention Charlie Sheen because he's a piece of shit. Fucking
Dom DeLuise. Dom
DeLuise. Yep, he's on the cover. Yeah, so it's a great series.
Great show. If you guys haven't seen this, if you guys can't find it, pick it up. I know it's available for streaming off of Amazon Prime. You guys got to check this show out. It's an amazing. You know what? It's funny. The people who did this are the same people who are almost attached to Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt is almost like the dark side. This is the bright side of shit, which is awesome.
You got Mark Hamill's in this. You got it's just fucking so many.
There's a lot of it.
Sam Waterston, Gary Coleman, Andrew McCarthy,
I remember the Andrew McCarthy one.
You got people. Clint Eastwood directs an episode. Burt Reynolds directs an episode. It's a fucking some fucking great shit, man. Definitely can't wait to like revisit some of this stuff. So yeah, definitely if you get your hand. The fact that I found a physical copy of it was pretty awesome because it's kind of it's a great
it's a 90s show, right? But
early 90s, super 80s, like 90, like 80s,
late 80s, 90s fucking CG opening that I fucking love.
Dude, the music's fucking great. Yeah.
It's a John Williams score, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's a great fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check some of these out today. I haven't seen these in a while.
Dude. Some of those are really fucking fun shows, dude. Like when the aliens come down and all they do is they love the 50s, 60s I Love Lucy and Mr. Ed, and they look like fucking potato heads, fucking with little squiggly lines coming out of them, and they end up going to like old folks' home, and they meet an old Milton Berle. Dude, there's fucking so many cool fucking episodes on that show. I want to fucking watch some of that now. They're really cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in and watch a few of these today. I went to Berkeley comic show. It's just pretty much just a pure comics. They just have comics, no other, like most cons will have like toys and art and all that shit. This was just purely comics, and I picked up one of my favorite Green Lantern. I picked up the first appearance of Guy Gardner. This is from 68, I believe, when Green Lantern number 59, when comics were 12 cents. So I've always had my eye on this. I actually got a really good deal on it. The only issue with it, there's some kid drew like a beard on the first page on one of the characters, and I was like, that's not a deal breaker for me. That's fucking. So I got a really good deal. The cover looks clean, just a fucking super awesome like first appearance. And Guy Gardner is gonna make his big screen debut next year, played by Nathan Fillion. And Superman.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
I still not either. Yeah, we'll see. But Guy Gardner, one of my favorite Green Lantern, one of my favorite characters in the comics. If you haven't read him in the Justice League International stuff, he's fucking great, man. He just a great character. I'm glad they brought him back in the '80s to become a major character. So
Green Lantern Corps, Blackest Night shit, dude. He's great in that.
Yeah, he's really good in that. Yeah, he's good. And the rebirth stuff too. That's he's getting that.
Rebirth stuff. He's great. Yeah.
Yeah, Guy Gardner's great character, man. So yeah, I picked up his for one of my books. I've had my eye on it for a while, and I got a really good deal on it. So I'm happy to have that, add that to the collection. And I think that's it for me. I'm trying to think there's something else, but whatever. I'll save it for next week. Yeah, man.
So actually, I do have a hidden gem this week.
Do it
real quick. So post my trip, dude. It's like every time I go down there, it's a fucking experience to really get one of these, dude. I do love the whole thing of being in the room and having Yoda talk to you while you fucking get a new fucking a lightsaber. So this is my new hill right here. You know, that's
cool.
Pretty. Oh, dude, I fucking love this one, dude. Right now, it's just making that noise because, you know, fucking needs. I think I was like one of two people in the room with a red lightsaber that day. This one, I love that all of these sound differently.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's a whole thing. It's pretty sick, dude. It's just, dude, yeah.
How'd you carry that on the plane?
Well, it's funny because, you know, I have I got first class tickets, and this is the carrying case they give you at the very end. You know, so the fact that it's the Anaheim airport that you're going to be flying out of,
they kind of know
TSA really simple with it. What I end up doing, just for anybody, I remember taking it out last time where I unhooked it and put the hilt in my bag so they can actually scan it, and then I just left the bulb inside the bag, you know, in the same tray. But I just open, you know, whatever open container, just put it in the far back. It's not like it's gonna end up taking a whole lot of space, especially if you break it down like this. So it's pretty dope, man. The experience of it all. We got the 3 that we wanted, and you know, the last hilt that we saw, we're like, yeah, it's a little too not Jedi or Sithish. It just looks like blingish. Like, yeah, we're not trying to get a fucking blingy fucking lightsaber. You know, it's all fucking like gold and silver. We're not fucking snobs. We're either killers or fucking protectors. So.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Dude, the fucking ceremony for it all. Just hearing like them go through the whole thing. I really appreciate the Star Wars cast for everything they fucking do.
Yeah, all those guys that work at Disney, they're really committed. You can tell they love that shit, and they
keep you in the moment of being you know, being in the park and being part of whatever you're doing. Some guys are just, you can see that you're just go. People on the Jungle Cruise, fucking commend you guys. You guys are the fucking greatest. The people on Rise of the Resistance, you guys are fucking awesome too, because there's a lot that goes into that. You know, I think that would probably be the ride that I would love, because you get to tell, like, I saw one dude going, stand, I didn't tell you to move, go back. And then just walked away. I was like, dude, just say rebel scum. That's all I want you to do. That'd be, I would so fucking say rebel scum. But the Star Wars Stingray, if you haven't done it, just I'm telling you, I'll let you know when we go back, man. It's a thing where we do love it. we don't mind the walking around. Fucking, we will walk around all fucking day.
Yeah,
Run from one end to the other. We don't care.
Yeah, it's just so much shit to look at and watch and stuff. So it's like, you don't think about the pain in your feet until after.
Dude, I got on shit this time that I didn't know that it was there, because the last few times I guess it was closed. I got on the Storybook canal, where it's pretty much Jungle Cruise but doing like the storybook shit. It was fucking cool. I mean, I got pictures of fucking Agrabah. I got picture of Mr. Toad's Mr. Toad's Hall, Toad Hall, and I just found all of that shit fucking so fucking cool. Like, it's I'm a huge Disney fan. I fucking love Disney. Like, I still haven't. I didn't get on Haunted Mansion or what was the other one? Splash Mountain, because Splash Mountain is being turned into something else. Which movie I haven't seen, and Krista says I have to see it, and I'm gonna go definitely watch it. But disappointment just not to have like Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion goes through a lot of people a day as far as a ride goes, and getting the runoff from that ride into other rides sucks. 2-hour waits sometimes for like Indiana Jones, and then the ride breaks down.
Yeah, that one apparently breaks down a lot. That's like one of the most.
It's the first time it's happened to us since we've been there, or since I've been there. I've been going there for last maybe 20-25 years, and the rides haven't broke down as much, or I haven't noticed it, because now you have an app that lets you know, this ride's temporarily closed. Don't line up for it. Yeah. They keep you in line. If you want to leave, you're fine, but you're not going to get a pass. But if you stay and then they ask you to leave, as you're walking out, they will scan you onto your fucking thing. If you have, I don't know if you used the Disney app when you went last time. Did you use that?
Yeah.
So they'll scan you a pass. So I was able to get onto fucking Space Mountain within like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, the app is nice. It's a good good
companion.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it though.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'm fucking fading. I gotta go. I'm gonna sleep. I'm fucking just out of it, man. Man, just fucking. Yeah, no, it's fun, man. I'm sorry, I haven't been. I'm more enthusiastic, but I feel like shit. Yeah, we'll be back next week with some stuff. I'm not sure what's dropping, but hopefully we'll be back next week, next Saturday, most likely. But turn on the notification bell. Turn it on and like the video, all that crap they ask you to do, and you'll know when we pop on. Sometimes we pop on a different day, so it's good to have that notification when we do pop on. We'll see you guys in a week or so. Any final words, Mr. Effort?
Yeah, just don't steal shit. How about that?
You're still in our hearts. Happy birthday, Kenobi. Happy birthday, little guy. Oh, look at that face. Ah, little fur face. All right, man.
All right, man.
Bye, Kenobi.
All right. Ow. Oh, this motherfucker's biting me. Oh, he's biting me again. Ow.
He bit, man.